Some of you are like, what do all these terms mean for health insurance? You got premium, co-insurance, which some of you call coin insurance, but it's called co-insurance, copay, deductible, out of pocket max or out of pocket limit, or max out of pocket. Those three are the same thing. So some people are so confused about what those terms mean. So in plain English, I am going to explain them, okay? So, first of all, premium. Premium is just the monthly amount you pay for your health insurance. So your premium is the monthly amount that you pay for health insurance, okay? Simple, all right? Copay. Copay is something you pay every time you go. Okay. So if your visit requires a copay, that means you got to pay that copay every single time. Every single time. Unless you have met your out of pocket limit or out of pocket max. Okay. So copays is the set amount that you're going to pay every time you go if it's required for one type of visit. I hope that makes sense. All right. The next one people are confused about is co-insurance. So co-insurance, think about cohabiting. You two live together and you are sharing the bills. Okay. So co-insurance is the amount that you and the insurance company share. Okay. So say you have a type of visit that requires you to pay 30% co-insurance. If you pay 30%, then that means the insurance company is going to pay 70%. So co-insurance is the percentage that you share that equals 100%. Okay. So say you have to go to a specialist and it requires you to pay 40% co-insurance. That means you're going to pay 40% of whatever that bill is, and the insurance company is going to pay 60%. So co-insurance is just the sharing of the bill. Okay. Some people want to know what deductible is. Now, a lot of people get this confused. Deductible is just, it's the shared amount. It's really not a shared amount. Deductible is the amount required for you to pay before the insurance starts kicking in and paying their portion. Okay. So now deductibles are not required for every service, okay, on your health insurance, but it may require it for a certain type of service. Like say you have to go to the emergency room and it requires you to pay a copay and the deductible, then you pay the copay because you have to pay those up front anyway. And then deductible, you'll probably be billed the deductible. Okay. And so the deductible is paid once per year. Okay. Even if you have several services that say, hey, you got to meet the deductible for this service. Once you meet it one time for one service, you're done for the year. The year is from January 1st to December 31st. Okay. Now the max out of pocket. This is fun. Okay. And I tell people max out of pocket is the maximum amount that you will pay for covered costs um, in case there's something catastrophic. Okay. So say your max out of pocket is 10,000. Okay. And some people get scared. Oh, I can't pay 10,000. You may not have to meet your max out of pocket if you're not sick. Okay. So basically, even you don't even have to meet your deductible if you're not really going to the doctor or hospital for anything. The only thing you're gonna be doing is paying your monthly premium anyway. But basically, here's how the max out of pocket works. Okay, to give you an idea. So say you went to the hospital and you stayed for 60 days. That's gonna be a really big hospital bill, right? It could be in six figures. Okay, but your max out of pocket saves you from having to be responsible for that six figures. You're only going to be responsible for the max out of pocket. Okay. So if your out of pocket limit or your out of pocket max is 8,000, then you may get a bill for 100,000, but you're only responsible for paying 8,000. Why? Because you have health insurance. That's a good thing about it. Some people say, I don't need health insurance. I don't really get sick. But what if you had an accident, you had to stay in the hospital, you had to have surgery and all that? You need health insurance, even if it's the lowest plan, the lowest tier plan. You need it because your max out of pocket is going to save you from being responsible for that $1 million bill. Does that make sense? Okay. I think that's it for now, and we'll discuss some other terms at another time.